Like, I don't understand. She fucking died, so, like, why can't they Like, I don't understand. I don't give a fuck about his random-ass boyfriend. Like, why did...
What the hell is even that?
Why do men sometimes just stare at us instead of approaching women?
Men just stare instead of approaching because they're nervous. It's really nerve-wracking for a guy to walk up and come talk to a woman like yourself. Men have gotten worse at this as time has gone on. You know, a lot more men used to approach in the past. A lot less men are doing that right now. In fact, over 50% of men, if you ask them that are single, have not approached a woman in the last year. You're single and it's been a whole year since you've walked up to a woman and approached her. I think that's crazy, you know? And you've said in your own life you would like more men to approach you, right?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm always gonna, say yes every time, but I honestly admire the men who do approach me.
Yeah.
Because it happens so little. And even if I say no to a date or something, sometimes I walk away and I'm like, why didn't I just say yes? Because I think about the confidence it took to ask me on a date.
Look, guys are getting out there and they have their ego. They worry about a lot of things. If you walk up and have a good interaction, even if that person is not interested in you, she will feel better after having talked to you. That a lot of guys are so worried about bothering others or embarrassing themselves or, getting rejected that they don't see all of the positives that can occur.
It's not looking good, Bev. It's not looking good.
Maybe he should have just told her the truth, that it's women that are ruining the game. Don't know if he's trying to get laid, and he's saying it in a calmer way, but they ruined the game. TikTok, Instagram, putting people on blast, calling people creepy because they're not attractive to them. It's crazy. But men, we do have to go out there and still approach. We can never give up. Or maybe dating apps are your way of doing it. But you gotta find a way to get it in the end. But I understand why a lot of men have done with dating.
Do you know what the funniest thing about so many men is nowadays? So many men are no longer scared of being single. They're now scared of being in a soul-sucking, detrimental relationship that's only gonna waste their time, waste their energy, waste their effort, and waste their money. They would rather be single than be in a bad relationship. So it's not that men are complaining because they're single. Men are complaining because they've just seen everything as such a waste of time for them lately.
All right, men out there too scared to approach women, talk to women, what's some advice you have for them?
Be confident.
Be confident.
Be funny.
Yes. Be funny.
I'll see myself out.
I have rights and I have a right to have a preference, and my preference is simps. That's what I want. Men are allowed to run around and be like, oh, my preference is this, just a preference, when theirs is really a requirement. So let me change that. My requirement is that you be a simp. And you don't have to do that. You can skip to the next girl. That's what I need. That's what I want. The minute you switch up and stop being a simp is the minute that we won't talk anymore. Love bombing doesn't work on me because the minute the love bombing ends, I leave. It's not and I don't even feel like I've known anyone until I've known them for like 5 years. So if your plan is to love bomb me or simp for me and then switch up, it's not gonna work because I'm just gonna leave the minute that happens. If you like me, if you like what we have going on, if you like sleeping with me, it would be in your best interest to continue to simp.
Stop the cap.
Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. We need it going.
If you start dating a woman and within the first couple of days or weeks, she start talking about her financial struggles, you're dealing with a woman that's dating for money. She's dating for help. That woman is in business. She's not interested in getting to know you. She's not looking for a genuine connection. That woman is looking for somebody to save her ass. The best thing you can do in that situation is walk away. Just back off. You know what I'm saying? Pull back. Now you see that woman is trying to turn you into a trick. She's trying to play you like a beta male. It is not your responsibility to take care of a woman that's not your wife. Free game.
Men talk a lot about how it's really unfair that they have to be the ones to approach women. I find that quite interesting because men literally never approach me. The only men who approach me are chuggers. I can remember in my life three times in my 41 years where I've been approached by men. Women approach me
all the fucking time. Men, 3 times in my life. First time was 20 years ago and I ended up dating him for 15 years. Second time was about 11 years ago and obviously I had a boyfriend at the time, so I said no. Third time was about 2 years ago in a bar. That's it. 3 times in my entire life. That's what, an average of once every 13 years? Every other person that I've dated, I've approached. I've been the one that made the move. So what are men talking about? Like, why are men saying they're approaching people all the time? I don't think I'm ugly. I don't think people are not approaching me because I'm like massively chopped. Do I just have like massive resting bitch face or something? Maybe. Like, I don't want to be approached. I'm not asking to be approached. I just don't really understand why men are moaning about having to be the ones to approach when I, a normal looking person, literally don't ever get approached. From my experience, and I know that this is anecdotal evidence, but in my experience, men are moaning about something that they don't ever do. I don't know, am I like in the massive minority here? Are all other women just getting approached day in, day out? Maybe I'm just massively chopped, I don't know.
Damn, she's just in a cap-in as usual. He says she's only been approached 3 times in her whole life, apart from chuggers. What does chuggers mean? Is that unapproachable guys? Is that unattractive guys? Because you know, these women, they only really count the attractive guys that they're into approaching them. So she's probably been approached as much as every other woman, but she's not counting it. That's the problem. And then on top of that, she's in a relationship, so she doesn't even care. But she's just out here talking for no reason. This is what happens. Women try to speak about situations that they're not even involved in or care about for no reason. But if I was her boyfriend, you know what I would do if I see this video, right? Complaining about not getting approached. I would run.
Men, I have a question. How do you feel about women making the first move? Asking for your number, asking you out? How do you actually feel?
I love this game!
Here in the West, I'm in Sweden right now. I don't fucking feel like a woman. Like, I don't know how to explain this feeling to you guys, but I literally don't feel like a woman here. What the fuck is wrong with the men here? Why do they have no desire? Why do they not know how to appreciate a good-looking woman? Huh? Where did your manhood go? Appreciate a good-looking woman.
Men don't come up to you, not even bitch. Nobody comes up to you in the club. Nobody comes up to you in the club. They be scary as fuck, and I don't understand why.
Y'all scared men off. Y'all scared men off. The men that you want to approach you are probably playing an NBA game right now on ESPN. So they're a little busy. You're going to complain men don't approach you, but when they do approach you, you're going to also complain. See, the thing about it is, y'all like getting approached and being able to turn a dude down and makes you feel good. Dudes are getting tired of being on someone's TikTok. You and your girl, y'all look like y'all turning down 90% of dudes that approach anyway. So why are you complaining about being approached? You just enjoy rejecting dudes? Like, it's crazy out here.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
Have you guys ever rejected a guy before that later on you ended up regretting for whatever reason?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I respect the honesty because there's some girls, I don't know if they're telling the truth. I don't know if you guys are telling the truth. No. You guys are, okay. And what made you decide to like regret that? Like, what was it?
He got hot.
He got hot? Oh shit, okay.
On this fucking age, come on! Bash!
I got a lot of girls in my DMs and they're like, I got a man, but you are so fine, and if you ever want, like, you just hit me up and I'll leave him for you. I just text the guy. I just take a screenshot and send that to the guy. She says she's dating. I just look at their thing and send it to him. I don't want some poor guy living with a woman that's ready to ditch him like that, you know? And I ain't gonna hang out with them either. You gotta be loyal to your man. I ain't hanging out with some girl that ain't loyal. You think you cheated on him and now you're just gonna cheat on me. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I'ma eat it. 100%. Never take a woman serious, especially after they've exposed their true colors. But what you need to do, guys, is you can still have your fun. After you hit, you know what you gotta do, right? Run!
Do you wish that men would approach you more?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. I like being approached because it shows that they're taking initiative
and I like that attitude.
Did your boyfriend approach you? How did you guys meet?
No, I actually approached him.
Yes, I feel like now it's a lot of like men are more I don't want to say timid, but like a little more timid and shy.
Oh yeah, I agree too. I wish they approached us more because I feel like nowadays it's honestly really hard to meet people too. Meeting people is like through apps now, like to join Facebook groups, dating apps. I wish it was like more like whenever everyone just like would approach each other and talk.
Where would a guy approach you that you would feel most comfortable?
I was putting myself in areas where I thought I would find like-minded people. So like walking on the trail here, coffee shops, bars that I like.
Probably on the trail. I think gym too, if it's a little bit more conversational.
I think I actually really understand why men are not approaching women out. Beyond the fact that the dating apps have kind of ruined dating culturally. I also think the emphasis we've been putting on consent is scary. And that's, I mean, it should be. I think I would prefer that you are concerned and erring on the safe side. Obviously, this is an important conversation that had to happen. I understand, though, why men have gotten into their heads, especially men who care a lot about not making a woman feel uncomfortable, that they would just err on the side of caution and not approach a woman at all. Like, I understand that.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go!
I have to say I feel sorry for some of you men out there in the dating world because I'm a 38-year-old female and these women out here even confuse me. Some women out here putting Jesus in their bio, but then you go look at their stuff and it's nothing but thirst traps, lustful, seductive content. I mean, the modern day woman calls serving your husband oppression, but yet will have no problem going out and serving a male boss and cry that that's empowerment. And real feminine energy is not sexual marketing like the modern day woman might tell you. Y'all are getting seduction and femininity like completely confused. And I've said it before, but a lot of women have this long laundry list of unrealistic criteria that they want in a man, but yet they bring nothing to the table. And we don't talk about that. We tell the women, no, you are a queen, you will be treated as such, but we're not teaching women how to be wives these days. And I would go out on a limb and say that most of the women out in the modern day dating culture do not actually have standards. They have entitlement and accountability, a woman's kryptonite. Some of you ladies are going to die alone, still blaming men for the choices that you made.
Sensational.